bag of donations has been sitting in the car since I don't know when.
Hello beautiful people, come on in. In today's video we are kicking off a brand new series where I am decluttering the entire house, starting here in the master bedroom. If you're excited for some serious decluttering motivation, give this video a thumbs up and let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so we are going to go ahead and start here in this bedroom. Please forgive the state of the bed. We threw out our sheet and comforter set. It had some rips and things going on it. And so I'm going to try to tidy this up real quick before we get started. But we've got some mess going on over there. We got some mess going on over here. Our usual suspects. That's some of Michael's stuff there. I'm just going to stack it together and put it out of the way. And then we've got some things under the bed. I've got some of my vacuum seal bags. I'm going to try to pull those out and get those sorted out and organized as well. I also already have a trash bag started with things to donate, clothes and things in here that I've been slowly pulling and the kids have been pulling. So we're going to go ahead and straighten up this bed so we have a nice little area for things if we need it, and we'll get started. So I actually don't sleep in this bed. I sleep with Wade, but somehow the fitted sheet had got a huge rip in it, and Lily had ripped up the comforter a while back when she was a puppy when I had it hanging out to dry. So Michael just decided to pitch the entire set and went to the dollar store and bought a sheet set, and so this is what we're working with for now. Okay, that's better, right? That's better. So I also pulled out this tote, or the storage bag I should say, and it's got like some of the Christmas and that type of thing in there. And I'm going to go through that because I think there's some things I can get rid of. I also think there might be some pillowcases to go on some of these naked pillows we got over here. And yeah, I'm going to start pulling stuff out from under the bed too. I got a ton of throw blankets. I'm going to have to figure this out. And then here's more clothes that I've pulled that I got to figure out if they're going to go in the bag to donate or bag to sell. And then we've got all the winter hats and stuff. So I'm going to try to get that decluttered and see if there's anything I can get rid of out of that bag, which I think I'm already going to get rid of that. That's a soccer ball bean bag. I think I'm going to get rid of that and try to have some room in there for all of the winter stuff. So I have just one storage bag for winter stuff would be good. Thank you so much for coming over today. How are you doing? I hope that this video finds you well out there in your place in the world. Let me know down in the comments below what you're up to today. Do you have any decluttering projects that you're tackling? I am so pumped to be getting things out of this house. It has been busting at the seams and it takes a toll on me mentally, as I'm sure it would anyone. It's just so good for your soul to have a clutter-free and organized space, but this is real life and sometimes you just can't get to it right away, and that's what's happened to me. This house was in need of decluttering back at Christmas time, but with the kitchen remodel sprung up on me, that added to the clutter and it got out of hand. Last week the kids were off school all week, so I tried to soak that up while it lasted, and now they're back to school. The kitchen's in the final stages where I don't have kitchen stuff spread out all over the house, so we can finally get it done. My motto is do what you can where you are with what you have, and if you can't, give yourself grace to know that you're doing all you can and you'll get to the clutter or mess whenever that time comes. It is always an exciting time when I get to break out the label maker, but I was struggling because I had to delete this app off of my phone because of storage issues, and when I re-downloaded it, the settings were all off, and eventually I figured out that the label size was incorrect, and so that's why the labels printed out off center, and I ended up figuring it out on the third of the 3 labels that I made, so that was fun, but oh well, it serves its purpose, and I'm getting low on the labels, so I wasn't trying to waste them. Okay, so I have all the linens. These are throw blankets. We're going to figure that out. All of the baby and keepsake blankets there. These are Michael's I'm going to put away somewhere. These are my shawls. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with those. Then that is all donate. and I gotta have the kids help me go through all of those craft boxes. But first, we're gonna put all of the baby keepsake items in one of the vacuum seal bags, and we'll move on from there. My poor vacuum seal bags, they are on their last legs, it seems, because my first attempt after sucking the air out, I found a hole in the bag, so I switched it over to the second one. Thought it was good, but it must have a pinhole size hole in it somewhere because it filled back up with air too. But speaking of pinhole, who watched the solar eclipse on Monday? It was actually my dad's 80th birthday if he were still alive. So hard to believe, but funny stories. First one, my dad was really into astrology and the planets, and so I thought how fitting for him to make sure that the sun and the moon lined up on his birthday. I'm just kidding, but he would have definitely been tickled about that. I miss him every day, and it's been hitting hard lately. But anyway, second funny story. We, of course, waited till the last minute to try and get the eclipse glasses, and with no luck, I looked online, and we ended up making a pinhole projection box to view it. I wish I'd taken a picture to show you guys, but I didn't think about it, and later it became a car garage for Wade, so I couldn't believe that it worked, though. The clouds kept passing over the sun and the moon, and you could even see the clouds inside of the box. I told Wade I was a scientist because I was feeling pretty awesome for making that and it actually working. Also, we won't be working in the closet today because I had already decluttered it recently, and I will add that video to the playlist for this series and link it in the description.
Grab this bag of donations that's been sitting in the car since I don't know when. We're gonna add all the rest of them to it now.
If you all went shopping with me back in February, that's where that bag came from. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now to hang up these winter coats. I keep them in the hallway closet throughout the year, which I have already filmed that video, decluttering the hallway closet and tackle the hallway. So I will be editing that once I get this one up. I can't wait to share that with you because the transformation is crazy. Of course, we are more about function and keeping it budget friendly over the aesthetics, but it is still a huge transformation and I am so glad to have that done. Also, I am sharing some kitchen updates at the end of this video, so stick around to the end if you want to see that. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find some. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled all these Christmas throw blankets so that we can store them away. And I'm gonna store those away along with my shawls and all these linens in one of these bags. And I'm just going to go ahead and donate all of these, and then I'll put all of these stored away. These can go downstairs or something. I opted for this zipper bag after my luck with the vacuum bags hadn't been working out, which is good because I may access this more so than the items that I've attempted to vacuum seal away. And then I had this really nice wooden hanger that came with Natalie's gorgeous throw blanket that she got for Christmas, and it ended up working out perfect to hang up my shawls. That way I can access them if I want to, and I hung those out in the hallway closet as well. McKenna helped me declutter the craft kits, and so I'm going to stow away the ones that we are keeping. Okay, so here are our piles that we're left with before I vacuum. I gotta get all of these back out of here. So here we have our pillow situation going on. I did end up finding a pillowcase to use in here, and it kind of matches. So I'm gonna wash that before I put it on there and put it back on the bed. And then these are some clothes that I need to wash that we pulled from like the seasonal stuff. And then of course there's the seasonal tote that I gotta stow back there in that closet. And then the Target bag is to sell, and all of this is to donate. So very happy, and I'm gonna try to go ahead and get that out to the car and taken right now. But I'm gonna vacuum in here first and get all this stuff out of the way so I can vacuum. So over the spring break, which this was actually filmed the Saturday before they went back to school on Tuesday. Anyway, the girls cleaned their room all by themselves and vacuumed, and something must have got vacuumed up that wasn't supposed to, or maybe it just wore out, but the head of my Craftsman stick vacuum broke, and so that vacuum is out of commission when it comes to carpets. I can still use it handheld with a crevice tool, but I had to break out Old Faithful here, and so that'll be the vacuum that we use for the foreseeable future. I'm so thankful that I still have this vacuum. I was only keeping it pretty much because I had used it to suck the air out of those bags that have busted on me at this point, which sounds ridiculous, but I'm so glad that I had that reason to keep it, because I had been wanting to get rid of it, and I would have been working with a shop vac otherwise if I didn't still have this one. But if I ever get another vacuum, I think I will opt for a corded vacuum based on the luck that I've had with the cordless. I think they are just built to last. It may be slightly less convenient and it may be bulky, but she hasn't let me down. Before and after shots so we don't forget where we came from, and that brings us to the end of the video. I hauled off and dropped off those donations right away, and now for some kitchen updates. We have the backsplash all grouted out now, and the range hood has been installed. Hey, thank you so much for coming over today. I hope this video gave you the motivation to declutter something in your house today. Even if it's just a drawer or cabinet, progress is forward movement. I also hope this got you excited for the new series. If it did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe and stay a while, and I will see you next time. Take such good care of you. Bye.